Oh, we'll be saying Kelvin Geist, which is pretty interesting because Kelvin has a heal, and Geist obviously uses her health as a resource to cast spells.
That's a good combo.
They're dual laning versus a Grey Talon, which is pretty interesting. Looks like they're switching Infernus, or like putting him in orange to match their orange duo. But they're not doing the same for purple and blue, which is pretty interesting.
Seems like they're gonna go see if they can push that lane faster than they push blue.
Oh, a fight occurring on orange. First blood going to Dynamo, killing Warden. Seems like they're not going for Ivy, probably because Dynamo's pretty low. They're both pretty low. Ivy's going pretty hard with this grenade, but not gonna get anything out of it, unfortunately. Oh, Bebop and chasing after Wraith.
God, that makes me feel alive.
Wraith having to fully recall or speed boost back. Not using the speed boost actually. Interesting.
Bebop doing some damage to the Guardian in the yellow lane. Wraith is back.
Time bomb's primed.
Orange and purple are both having a big fight going on.
Yeah, it seems like every lane is matched in terms of quantity of dudes on the lane.
Yeah.
But the way they're pushed is pretty interesting, pretty diverse, considering orange is almost up with their Guardian. While the same is true for blue on, or sorry, Sapphire on blue. God, it's gonna be complicated.
Although Sapphire has a 2,000 soul lead, they're still taking more Guardian damage, and they seem to be fighting closer to their Guardians.
Yeah, they've been playing more for the Knights and Secures, I presume, as well as that First Blood, obviously.
Yeah.
But they're also ahead in ability points, which... Oh,
There goes 7. They're probably going to take this opportunity to push the purple Guardian and get some damage off. Although
yeah,
respawn
well, they're
time
going
is
for
not too
McGinnis.
short.
Yeah, McGinnis is not making out of this one. Not hitting that parry, unfortunately. And they took virtually no damage, which is going to give them a lot of control. Unfortunately, there are no objectives they can really take advantage of here, except for the Guardian, as Erns haven't spawned yet.
McGinnis using their boost on the transit system to get back quick to save the Guardian. Or actually, the Guardian's not really in danger.
But, yeah, when you have it, might as well use
Yeah.
it. Dynamo going for the Bebop gank. Sneaking around, shooting a shot, breaking a pot. That rhymed. And now dash jumping into a 1. Ooh, look at an amazing dodge for the Dynamo. Like completely avoiding
Huge.
that uppercut. Huge. Very impressive mechanical play. That's while being on... Oh no, they're the ones in NA with NA thing. Okay, never mind. Not as impressive,
Yeah.
but hey, still impressive. Dynamo's ult now, which it's pretty early in the game compared to... Yeah, he's like 1k ahead of anyone on the other team, so... Oh, Inferno's going for the Warden. Not really committing to the dive though. But still ulting, which is... Or, oh no, he didn't ult, he just played that, sorry. He only has 2.8k.
Your death is inevitable.
Infernus returning to the jungle to probably get more souls.
Yeah, Geist almost died during that warning gank, but managed to get away, well, using any of her abilities, I presume, unless the spectator is bugged.
Fight breaking out on orange. Infernus, Dynamo, and Ivy and Warden.
Yeah,
Dynamo popping his ult, trapping someone. Infernus popping his ult to kill the Warden. Warden falls.
I see the enemy.
Great time may get stuck out here. No?
yeah. Or Bebop, considering he's getting collapsed
Oh yeah,
on.
Bebop's getting collapsed on right now.
But so is Dynamo. Bebop was pushing so aggressively for a reason, as he got that pick on Dynamo. Oh, that's a very greedy jungle from Infernus. Let's see if he gets punished for it. We are late enough into the game where dives are pretty possible, especially with 3 people. Or 2 people in this case. Guinness dying to Kelvin. Something we've seen before, as Kelvin is up to 5 kills at the moment.
Yep, Ivy falls. They're going to be doing a strong push on orange. Dynamo healing up the team. Warden's not getting out of that one.
Keep fighting, Infernus.
2 kills on orange. They're going to use this opportunity to push the Guardian, probably take it down.
Yeah, it's really important to start getting these Guardians now, because the urns will be spawning in a couple of minutes. So taking down those Guardians early really allows you to get that space to move around in. And it also gives you ability points, which is pretty crucial.
Infernus clearing more camps.
Yeah.
Bebop is going
Dynamo
to be
and
on
Wraith,
yellow.
yeah.
Oh, that was a last one. That's that.
We're not seeing a lot of parries in this game.
No,
Which-
we are not.
But as you can see, Amber is moving in with the whole squad. Going after Dynamo and Infernus. But obviously, Dynamo has that quantum entanglement that he used to escape, but it might not be enough in this case if Warden gets a proper prison on. Ooh, he does not. Infernus ulting, running straight in. Hitting 2 people in that stun, I believe.
Stunned and killed. Oh, that's good.
Protect me at all costs.
Full team fight breaking out on orange.
Infernus has become
Yeah, Sapphire is just way too ahead at this point to lose these fair fights. Amber's gonna have to do some pretty thrifty jungling as well as ganking in order to like really catch up.
Yep, a 20,000 soul difference isn't looking too good. It's still salvageable if they can play it right.
Yeah, we've seen worse in terms of soul disparities, but yeah, but obviously, look at here. Kelvin's getting chased by a couple of by McGinnis and Warden, but they can't really commit to that since Kelvin is just too fast. Ooh,
So
but
that's
Paradox.
fight break out on blue.
Yeah, McGinnis. Oh, that's a very good wall. Properly isolating, but unfortunately couldn't save his 7. This Dynamo ult is just nasty. Ooh. He doesn't even need Majestic Leap, but he does have it now, so we're gonna see some more Dynamo's ults in the future. There might be a little bit more creative.
This is just a taste of what's to come.
Great Talon gets caught off the transit line. Not gonna make it out.
Good work.
Here we're approaching a 30,000 soul lead. Even harder to salvage. Just
Yeah,
as
but-
the mid-boss and soul hinge drop.
Yeah, like Amber's pushing surprisingly aggressive considering how far behind they are. Like they're trying to take these fights that, you know, they're outnumbered in.
Yeah.
And like even now, like they're moving towards the full like death ball with Bebop and Warden. So let's see how that works for them. Even if Bebop got an amazing hook in, they wouldn't really be able to capitalize on it at this point.
Calvin wins the fight against the Grey Talon. Yellow lane going to be taking out a Walker over there. Meanwhile, Sapphire's still dead falling around the midpoint.
Yeah, they can't really punish this Kelvin since they seem to just trickle into him, which... When he has 5 kills and you have 0, that's not gonna work out too well, I don't think.
Nope.
Even with your ult. Or maybe you can turn it around, actually.
With the last Walker felled on the Amber side, and all 4 Walkers on the Sapphire side still up.
Warden doing his best to kill Kelvin, but Kelvin has Divine Barrier, which, as we know, is the best item in the game. And as that's happening, a fighter seems to be breaking out here in blue lane.
So he's going to try to teleport out, but he's not going to make it.
Oh, McGuinness coming in late to the party, but still taking the entire transit line. Fortunately, she has a wall to protect herself with, which got buffed recently in the latest patch last Thursday. Ooh, Paradox hitting that rail swap combo. Not gonna work out for that
comes up
McGuinness.
behind the Guardians, letting them to do free damage upon them. Going to be
Yeah.
taking them out in just a moment. Furnace Guard far in.
And still got out. Oh, trapped by Talon, maybe. Oh, never mind, they have Dynamo, which is a very good character at helping your team out. But
There.
yeah,
Paradox just did a swap on the Warden, bringing him into his team to just kill. They're getting picked off one by one. Ivy gets killed by the Dynamo. 7 gets killed by Lady Geist.
yep. We're at a point where, you know, it's 1 and 36. There's not really a whole lot Amber can do at this point.
Nearing
Unfortunately.
50,000 soul lead.
Yeah,
May end right here.
they very much may do that.
We have one strike left.
Oh, Bebop drops down, gets punished for it. Kelvin completely decimates everyone he's trapped in with.
Gets his caught out. 7, Ivy also.
These stuns are pretty good. Do you know who's doing them? Is it 7? Yeah, it's 7, right?
Who's doing all the stuns?
Yeah, he's like managing to get like 4 people at times, which is, you know, obviously they're cluttered together, but that's something, right? It's pretty impressive. Yeah, they just seem to be trickling. They're not properly grouping. Like, obviously, these guys haven't played Overwatch. But, you know.
Here they're kind of forced to, however, because it's in the final stage.
Yeah,
They
at
probably
this
have a lot of
point.
time to regroup.
Sure.
But yeah,
Yeah, I'm not blaming them. They're in a very tricky situation. It's going to be very hard to catch up at this point. This Hyper Beam is pretty cool. He's getting some value out of it. Unfortunately, his core ends up being his worst enemy as Paradox simply stands by it and shoots it.
and that's game.